What's up, everyone? Welcome to CARTALKTV Wednesday night edition, Women's Night edition. It's Women Crush Wednesday or Women's Car Wednesday, whatever floats your boat. WCW. You can make up your own thing if you want. But there is our show on Wednesdays. No males. E's behind the screen. Everyone's behind the screen. No real, no E, and it's just Rayn. So you guys get just me and then my special guest, which is Miss Keri, baby.
Hi, guys.
Hey, put the ice cream down for y'all for a split second.
I did, just for a second.
Back and don't worry about it. She doing her own thing over there. Um, but welcome everyone. Thank you for tuning in. We definitely appreciate it. We definitely appreciate the support. We're gonna touch on some things today and get to know who this famous Miss Keri is, because when I just met her literally just a month ago, she was not as famous as she is now. And I'm curious on this blow up just took off for you. And you went from GatFest, you was at like 20K to what, 70 now, 80 now? 100 now? I don't know what you're at. You up there. Like, period. You
Yeah.
up there.
Thank you.
So,
Yes.
so tell us a little bit about you. What made you get into cars? How you get into cars? How you got so famous? Why you Hollywood now? Tell them.
First and foremost, I am not Hollywood. Anybody who know me know I am the complete opposite. But no, I got into cars. I mean, I've just always liked cars. I've always liked fast, fast cars. Um, so before the car I have now, I had a Camaro. And yeah, I've just always loved fast cars. Like I grew up like a tomboy. Like I played all types of sports and stuff. So, I think I just was whatever the guys was into, I was into type of thing. And it kind of just like rubbed off on me. And then, once I got my car, Two Legit crew, like they were all sliders and things like that. So I was like, I want to learn how to do that. Like, and from there, I mean, they took me out, and just taught me everything I know now, honestly. And I just been trying to perfect that craft, I guess. And as far as like how I got to where I am now, I think I'm at like 80K right now. 81.
Is that some big
Thank
shit?
you. Thank you. I want to say shout out to Keri's crew, man. My supporters are like real, for real. Like, and so I had went viral back in December, and but I posted just a regular video, just the video.
Mhm.
And so I want to say like a month, not even a month ago, a couple weeks ago, I reposted that same video, but I made it a reel, and I added a song to it, and it just took off. Anybody who knows like anything about Instagram and the algorithms and things like that behind it, um, reels versus videos, you get so much more interaction. And so that's just what it was. Like, it was just so much easier for me to post it or somebody else to post it, and you see a snapshot of me sliding, and people just loved it and ran with it. And then I think it really, really blew up once like Meek Mill and like some of the Fast and Furious 9 crew had posted it on their pages. And it's just been kind of blowing up since then. And I'm thankful. I'm grateful for all of it. So.
Oh, but you did say one thing, and shout out to Melly's World. I ain't saying nothing bad about y'all Camaros, but what's up with the Camaro? What made you go with a Camaro first? Was that your first car? Was that your first love? Not a Mopar? What's up with the Camaro?
When I tell you, since I was like 6, 7 years old, that's been my dream car. Still is. Let me tell you something. I'm going to get me another Camaro. I don't care what nobody says. I'm not saying I'm going to give up or trade in.
Oh, guys, look, I ain't even messing with it. Like, it's slow. It's like, nah.
I love it. It's just so sexy. Like, it's just something about that body style. It's just so slim and sleek, and it just reminds me of me. In all honesty, like, granted, my car is me too, but like something about just the Camaro in general. It's just, I've always had a love for them. They're beautiful. I'm not a bigger woman, but I just feel like it just fits me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it fits me really well, and yeah.
Well, that's why I have the Challenger. And everybody say get the wide body, get the wide body. I'm not no big girl. I'm a real little girl. I'm not gonna be walking around here like I got this big old car behind me. So, fat body, I'm gonna stay with my slim body because my. But I see that you harder for the Chevy gang than you are Mopar, no par, no par, no Mopar, no car. I'm gonna go ahead and take your keys when I see you. I mean, obviously, you ain't deserving of that Mopar. And
Listen.
you up with the slide in the Mopar, and you about to hop back. You about to trade.
No, I'm not gonna trade it in. No. I'm just trying to add. I'm trying to
You want to
add.
have both worlds. I'm gonna still tell you,
Like
Mopar.
my Camaro should be like my daily. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Cause I got a Chevy, I got a C8, so I'm a little bit of that Chevy gang. I'm
Okay.
I'm a car, no car, but I got a little Chevy in me, so we can
Yeah.
all have both worlds. But you was riding too hard for that. I've been a Camaro since I was born. I've been walking them Camaros. So hey, 32 gang, it's up there. So what with the I know you have your YouTube, so go ahead and shout out your YouTube and tell them a little bit about YouTube and why you about to start doing YouTube.
Yeah, so subscribe to my YouTube. It's Miss Keri G, the same as my Instagram, MSKERIG. Y'all have to excuse me because I'm eating ice cream still. So I really need to get more serious with YouTube. So if y'all know any good videographers, people who can edit videos, things like that, send them my way. I'm looking for somebody consistent, that's for sure. I'm really trying to make my YouTube a mix of things. Because if you look at my Instagram, yes, I do car stuff, but it also says World Traveler. And then you look at my, what are those things called on your Instagram? Like the little story snippet things or whatever. Highlights, yes. Instagram highlights. All of them are different countries or different places I've been and things like that. So I really think I want to get more serious on, like, yes, highlighting, the different events that I go to, but I want it to more so be like, okay, this event is over here in this state. And like how I went to St. Louis. That's my first time in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? I really should have done a YouTube video for that. And, just kind of showing that, like, I can travel and do car stuff and bring them together at the same time. So that's kind of the direction I'm headed with my YouTube channel once I get, more consistency with it.
Well, let me suggest this, because like if anyone knows who I am and what I do, we do we travel. We have a car tour specifically. I mean, it says April, May, June, July, and it has every state that we're going to be at all the shows. So we travel full time, but we have that as a YouTube. But when we start our family travels or we start our couple travels, we will have a separate YouTube one, because like we want the same content to be on one. So like if I go to a car event in a different state, that's cool. But if I'm about to be at the beach and I'm doing different things, I don't think that your car people want to see that, because they're more into the cars. So if you do that, I would suggest two channels. But I mean, if you're traveling with your cars and you're at different states and stuff and it's still car content, that's cool. Once you start, because I've seen your highlights and the other places, but you should have a travel channel as well, because people got those travel channels. So your car channel. So for instance, if you go to a car meet in another state, you post that stuff on that channel. If you in another and outside of that car meet, you go see the Eiffel Tower or something like that. You post that content on that thing. So it's two different videos, two different things, but all your fans, all your viewers, they get to see all of your same stuff. Just depending on what group of fans you got. Because I'm pretty sure my car people don't want to see, my family travel stuff, whether it's at Crayola Land or something.
Understood, yeah.
So just keep that in mind. So with that being said, you got into, so you're in a car group, correct?
We're not a car club.
Okay, you're not a car club.
They're just family.
Okay. So you don't like the stickers on your car and stuff like it's a car club, or how does that work? How does just family? Because I've heard of what is it?
Too Legit Crew.
Too Legit Crew. I've heard of him because I've actually seen the Jalen guy sliding and doing the figure eights. So if y'all not an actual car group or club, what are y'all specify yourself as?
As far as we're just a movement. Yeah, we're just a movement of people who support each other, who love each other, not just like, hey, like, you got a flat tire. Hey, you got a flat tire. I got all the stuff in my trunk. Let's get it done. that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just supporting one another more than just the average
Car.
Johnny and person, whoever on the street, and you know, you both got Mopars. Like it's more than that. Two Legit Crew has provided a lot of healthy balance in my life. Yeah, they have provided a lot of healthy balance in my life, and what I mean by balance is not just the car stuff. We do stuff outside of that, like, and we try and find that balance, because once you kind of get stuck in a lane, and people start to like label you, you know, you kind of like, it's hard to move away from that. And so we just kind of, like I said, we do all of it. We do all of
Okay.
it. We went wakeboarding, you know, we went uh jet skiing, we went boating. Like, you know, it's not just a car thing. Like I said, it's a family.
Okay. So what do you as far as, you know, we know you slide. So do you race or you just slide?
I just slide. I don't have a red eye.
Listen, you don't have to have a red eye
I
to
know.
race. You can race a SXT on the track. You can race like I have so many friends that have scats down in Florida that they scats is pushing 900 horsepower.
Yeah.
You can race any type of car you got if you, whether you do modifications, whether it's stock, whether you just let it go fast, whether you hop in a driver's seat of somebody else's car that trusts you to run down the track. So I mean, you ain't gotta be top notch to get on that track. You feel me? But do you see yourself? You like to go fast. Do you see yourself ever racing? I
Um,
let a race. Gotta ask. I mean, is that not an interest? Is more sliding just your thing?
yeah, sliding is just my thing. Like, I stay in my lane. Like, I
Period.
like to watch other people race. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I get hyped like watching anybody get on the track. When you in Red Eye Rod, yo, like, I get hyped watching other people. The desire for me to be like, I want to do that is not necessarily there. You know what I'm saying? Like, not yet. Maybe it might change. I don't know. But for right now, I just love sliding my car. Like, I
Okay.
just like sliding my car.
Okay. So outside of sliding, then what do you do? What are you adventurous? What do you like to do?
Oh, child. I love to travel. I love to eat.
Shout out to the ice cream.
At this point, Coast don't need to sponsor me. Yeah, I love traveling. I love honestly meeting new people. I'm extremely adventurous. Um, what don't I? I don't know. I just like trying new things. Like I said, just meeting new people, just new experiences in general. Just like, it's just always what I'm like kind of seeking.
Okay.
Um, I'm never too satisfied with something. Like, even now, just like where I'm at with like things in my life, I'm like, yeah, I know I'm successful, and I know that, you know, I'm on the right path and things like that. But I'm always like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm not doing enough. Something. I need to do something else. Like, okay, go get my master's. Okay, go do this. Go do this. Like, I need to work here, and I need to work here, and I need to intern here, and girl, like, and then I get to a point where I'm like, all right, I need to calm down, and then I'll take a couple of days, and I'll go under the radar, no social media, no nothing, and then I come back, and I'm like, okay, now back at it. Like, I just be on go, like, on
So let me
go.
ask. Because it's something interesting that I find. You're a slider. You love the hype. You do the car scene, and then after talking to you earlier, you are a teacher. How do you go from Miss Keri baby to Miss Keri to the student, Miss Keri's teacher? Like, I mean, do you put the glasses on and become that official one? Like, how
Yes.
you transition?
I don't know. It's just, I try it. Honestly, I keep like work and play separate, like very separate. And it's hard to do that. I even had a student ask me once before, like, um, Miss G, are you a YouTuber? And I looked at him with a straight face. I said, no. What would make you ask that? Like, yes. Oh man.
You look. You can't lie to the babies. Tell them, yes, I'm a YouTuber. I'm a positive one. This is what we do. Then you do a little bit of your street illegal stuff. Don't follow that stuff, but you gotta, okay, you gotta be an inspiration and a positive one for the babies. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. This upcoming year, I got a lot to do in the schools.
Yeah.
It's for the kids, but we gotta remain positive
Of
role
course.
models.
Of course. I just was not ready. And I think I was also caught off guard by that question.
Yeah.
And it was another teacher in there, and I don't need nobody going to look up my Instagram, going to look at my YouTube. Like, no, I just, like I said, I would prefer to just keep everything separate
Okay.
for now until I find that balance for me that I feel comfortable with. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
And I have to get to that point eventually because, of course, the more followers and supporters you get, the more people talk and things like that. And so, I don't want it to ever come a time where someone from work or something having to deal with that says, hey, like, I didn't know X, Y, and Z. Like, I try not to even drive. Well, now that I have my car, I don't even drive it to work.
Okay.
No.
What you do? Take the bus? How you get back
So
to work? You
I
have a
I will walk before I drive that pink coat. Before I drive that car to that.
okay. Okay. So
Mm-mm.
keep your life separate. And
Yeah.
like I said, I can honestly respect that because you got a personal life for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to you being climbing up in them social media rankings, climbing up in them influencer rankings, um, how are you gonna go about? Because as women, we do get a lot of sometimes negative attention that we don't want, that we don't need, and that's not deserved. And that's in the car world. That's in whatever world you're gonna be in.
Right.
But try to remain positive through it all. What do you feel like is your strong and your weak points?
Let me see. I think I do. So, that's actually a really good question. So, I think I'm gonna start with my weak points. I think sometimes I can be too nice to people, um, and they take that the wrong way. Um, and men or women, it's not gender specific. Sometimes they take that and they'll run with it and they'll be like, "Oh, well, she said thank you to me. Huh, I must, I'm gonna do say this. I'm gonna do this." And it's like, no, you know what I'm saying? And so, when it's not like that, it's hard to kind of, take a step back and be like, okay, well, I don't mean to be like this, but now I got to put my foot down, and then you come across as, you know,
Rude and
yeah, rude, and then people want to call you Hollywood, and people want to say this and say that. So I would say that's one of my weakest points. Is just come being too nice sometimes. Um,
okay.
but what I will say is my strongest point or strongest side of me when it comes to dealing with that type of, unwanted attention is, um, if someone comes at me like very direct and and is just out of line,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say something. I'm not gonna hold back. I'm not gonna be uncomfortable anywhere I go. I
Mhm.
don't care who city it is. I don't care who party it is, who event
Mhm.
it is. Nothing. I am not going to walk anywhere and be uncomfortable. It's just that. Um, and so I think I do a really good job at making that known. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't think that people approach me as much, with that type of mindset or, trying me on that level because
Mhm.
they know, I feel like they know better. But it's once I kind of engage with them and engage back and forth in some type of conversation, then it's okay, well, maybe I should.
So, your sound went out. Okay, Miss Carrie, can you hear me? Go out and come back in. Go out and come back in. She can't hear me. So I will say this. I will go ahead and say, while we're talking on this topic, speaking on this subject, as being women in the car world, we gotta understand that we are targets. First of all, we're not supposed to drive fast cars. We're not supposed to know how to slide. We are not. We're not supposed to be doing what the men do. Um, we we already are targets for men, and we're also targets for women because you got to remember, being women. It's a lot more envy. It's a lot more jealousy. It's a lot more of that in the car world. I mean, in general in life. So to do the car world, y'all gotta understand that we need to be united. We need to stick together. We need to learn how to be women. To talk about issues. If we're having issues with one another, learn how to talk about it and learn how to address it. But as women, we don't have to be negative. We don't have to be rude. But we just got to learn how to deal with each other and stay positive with it. Shout out to Car Talk TV, E Vapors and Rail for letting me do Women Cars Wednesday, Women Crush Wednesday, because with that I have a lot of expression. I can express myself. I can express how I feel, how I want women to approach me. I can uplift women in the car world, because that's really what this show is about. This show is about empowering women, empowering the ladies. You back? Wait, I still can't hear you. No. um. So this platform right here is literally for us. It's literally for the ladies to be able to show what we are doing out here, how we are positive out here, and that's really say something. Say something amazing. Still no sound. Nope. Nope. Still no sound. Go all the way out. Go all the way out. End it. Copy it, and come back in and try that again. Um, but yeah, so like I said, I love the fact that they gave me a show on the platform to be able to promote us women. And saying that, it's women empowerment. It's 2021 going into 2022 soon. We have to learn how to address our issue. Guys shake hands if they had a beef with somebody, an issue with somebody, they chop it up as men, shake hands, and call it a day. Um, I have coming up December 11th in West Palm Beach, Florida. It will be the second annual the women's race event, women's power and toy drive. There you are, because I hear you. I heard the click in. We good?
Hey, we in
Hey.
there.
Oh, and she back in with her ice cream again. So shout out to her. I I was just talking about my event December 11th, being that it is in Florida, West Palm Beach, and like I said, it's women empowerment. It's car show, it's racing, and it's the toy drive, bounce houses, it's family oriented. It's basically just an empowerment movement. Like I said, I do SRT vibes. Like you said, y'all crew it's a movement. That's what we on. It's a movement to be out here promoting positivity. But back to about you. What's next for you? What's next for you with your YouTube? What's next for you? I see you doing the giveaways, and you really going up right now. And like as far as on a positive note, what's next for you?
So as far as YouTube, like I said, just trying to find and be more consistent with my content. And that means just going to meets and going to events and stuff like that. And even if it's just me with my cell phone out there, just what I'm saying. Like I have to be more
Or
consistent with
somewhere.
it. Exactly. Yes, I am doing tons of giveaways in these next couple weeks. So originally I was going to do a 50K giveaway, which I did with my sponsor, but we had so many entries. I said I was going to go ahead and just pay for a second person. So probably when I get off of here, I'm going to hop on my live and do that second person giveaway. So shout out to Graph Designs. He is sponsoring a 2-piece custom wicker bill for someone who has a Charger or a Challenger.
Okay.
So that's my 50K giveaway.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm still looking for another person. My 60K giveaway, I'm partnering with Wind Restrictors USA. They create custom light pieces for your back windshield. So I'm teaming with them. I'm gonna drop the flyer either probably tomorrow, and we're gonna pick a person who's gonna get a custom piece for their car. It can be any type of car. It doesn't have to be a Mopar. And then my 70K giveaway, I am going to do. I'm gonna team up with some women, um, some other YouTubers. I'm thinking about adding some men in there because there are some men who express interest in teaming up with me and doing it. But we're gonna do like some type of event, or small, intimate, something with someone who's like a fan of all of us,
Mm-hmm.
somebody who supports all of us. We'll probably either go to their city for a day, spend the weekend with them, that whole type of thing.
Okay.
um
So
Take them out sliding, all that good stuff. So we're still working out the details for the 70K, and then I just hit 80K. So I'm thinking about doing something for that. I don't know what yet. So if y'all have any ideas, just
keep going.
hit me up. Hit me
Just
up.
that's love right there. Because like I said,
Yeah,
you don't get a lot of people that show that type of love, and it's for
for
the
sure.
car work women. So like I said, you keep the positive vibes.
Will
Um,
do.
Negative typically blows up overnight. Positivity takes some while, but like you said, with you out here remaining positive, doing what you're doing, it was only a certain amount of time before it's your time.
Yep,
Your time to shine and let it shine.
absolutely.
But
Absolutely. I'm trying to take everybody up with me. So,
period. You gotta, hey, everybody. You came into this world alone. You leave this world alone. You
yeah,
gotta put you first, and then everybody else. Like I said, you could have friends, you could have family, you could have supporters. I mean, nobody out here does everything that they doing alone. I got a wonderful husband that support everything I doing. I have a support system of maybe 5 people that I can count on my hands that
right.
really push me to every day strive and go up. So I mean, I got a support team and I love my support team. But at the end of the day, I have to have that motivation for myself to
Mhm.
keep going, and to keep pushing.
Right.
Well, I mean, I really enjoyed coming on here today, taking the time because I am really glad out. I stuck at all of this. I love doing the podcast. There we go. I love doing the podcast, but my life is so busy and so crazy, and Real, they keep me on track and they keep me going. So I appreciate you coming on, Keri, and I
Of
appreciate you
course.
just with me tonight because like I said, it's it's our time to shine. Girls
It
run the
is.
world. Beyonce song. I really never liked that song, but at the same time, girls be running this. Yeah, that whole song, I love it. Um,
Oh my gosh.
are you coming to Louisiana to the next YouTuber call out on July 24th?
I will get back to you, but more than likely, yes.
Sound good. Um, well, go ahead. Go ahead and shout out all of your social medias, your
Yeah,
YouTubes. You know where they can catch you at, where they can stay in tune with you at, and
absolutely. Yes, so go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Miss Keri G. That's MSKERIG. And like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube as well. Same thing, Miss Keri G, MSKERIG.
well, y'all heard it here first, Miss Keri, baby. Y'all see her
Thank you.
on her
Thank y'all
thing.
for having me.
You're welcome. Show her some love. This is Car Talk TV, Women's Crush Wednesday, because we are all cute. But Women's Car Wednesday, because that's the most important part of the show.
Yes.
So yeah, like I said, love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Out of here.
All right, y'all.